This story starts with me as a little guy. I grew up at a summer camp, the ones you might go to with other kids for a week. You might do cool outdoor activities like kayaking, rock climbing, caving, and roasting s'mores, of course. My dad was the director of one of these camps in the mountains of Tennessee, so my summers were spent mostly in the outdoors. This might explain why I'm the way that I am and why I always return to the outdoors for stability and consistency. There was a signature foot attire everybody at the camp wore. It was this sandal. Ignore the life jacket around my waist. We called that a diaper, of course. Here's me in them again, and here, and here. They are versatile, easy-fitting, and could withstand pretty much any abuse you'd throw at them. I wore these sandals into my adulthood. They were just way too practical to not take with me on any outdoor activity I might find myself on. All this background about the sandal company leads me to today. I've somehow managed to sneak my way into people's music playlists all around the world, and it still doesn't quite add up to me why, but here we are. A musician that doesn't really quite fit the rock star bill that once ran around camp making forts in the woods and wearing life jacket diapers. Now remember that sandal I was just talking about? They're called Chacos, and the company emailed me knowing nothing of me practically growing up in their sandals with this wild idea of collaboration. Fast forward a year, and I'm playing a show in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where Chacos has their headquarters. Knowing my relationship with microadventures and always itching to get outside, they offered me a kayaking trip down their local river in exchange for concert tickets for their whole team. A microadventure for a microadventure. But before hitting the river, I had to get eyes on the facility where these magic sandals were made.
This is our history wall. It'll tell you how we got our start all the way to where we are today. Started in 1989 in Paonia, Colorado, started by a raft guide. There wasn't really any footwear that he was in love with, so he decided to create Chacos, so that's where it got started. We are really connected to the water, and we try to bring that to life even today. We actually started being called Gecko, so in 1989,
No way.
It was called Gecko. A lot of people don't know that. 1995 is when our name officially changed to Chaco. From the beginning, we've always wanted Chacos to be super sustainable so we can help extend the lifetime of them. We know that a lot of our consumers also are very minimalist and they don't want to overconsume, especially in today's day and age. So if we can help them buy one pair of Chacos, and if they're taking them on all these adventures, instead of buying another one, if we can keep that one out of a landfill for a lot longer, we're gonna find every way that we can do that. Or some people will send in 20-year-old Chacos.
Wow.
So we can do anything from rewebbing. So we'll replace the outsoles, we'll clean them up for them, get the sand out, the gunk out, so they can adjust a lot easier. This is one of my favorite things at Chaco. When people send in their Z sandals to get repaired, we get a lot of letters sent back or custom drawings. This is a really cool memento. They were in Antarctica, I believe, and they were eaten by a penguin. They were outside of their tent. The penguin at night was kind of just picking away at them.
Oh my God.
It was about time for us to head back to the venue for sound check. Team Chaco got their micro-adventure, and we were still coming off the high from ours. From a Chaco-wearing little guy to having my own Chaco, life sure does unravel itself in all sorts of wild ways. Keep enjoying our beautiful planet, everybody. See you next month.
We swim through the sea on a lucid night.